初めての尋問ですね。はいはいはいはい。時間は1時。ここだよな。正午から6時までだから、あ、そうか。死亡時刻が4時から5時だから、1時っていうのはおかしいよねっていうことか。くらい。You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I found that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. ってこの BGM がいいよね。なるほど、隆一意義ありだったかな。これのオーケストラアレンジとかもあるけど、やっぱオリジナルがいいよね。確かこの今やってんの1、2、3、なるほどセレクションだったっけかな。そのリマスター版になるんだけど、元々のゲームボーイ版とかの方がなんかピコピコ音だけど、そういうのが好きなんだよね。The autopsy notes that time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There is nobody to no body no there's nobody to no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. Oh, ouch, ケンジの声すごいなこれ。This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Soward, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? そうだよ。なんでそんなことが確かなんだよ。Gee, that's a real good question. Great job, right? Where to put him on the spot?Put someone on the spot で、答えにくい質問するみたいな意味だったっけかな。That's all you have to do. Point at contradictions. はいはいはい。Lies always beget more lies. Beget はどういう意味だ。嘘はいつもより多くの嘘をビジェットするっていう意味ね。生じさせる、引き起こす。嘘はさらに嘘を重ねる。嘘を生み出すっていう、そういう感じかな。See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? さあ次は何て言ってくるか。You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video over a taped program. それも通んなくない？停電中でもビデオを見れなくない？ That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about misunderstanding. 停電してんだからビデオも見らんなくない？ I see you heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. そうだよね。はいはい。時間を聞いた。で、テレビからその音が聞こえたんだと思うと。でも it was 3 hours off。3時間のギャップとか言ってるけど、停電だったんだからそもそも聞こえないはずでしょ。Hold it right there. The prosecution had said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. God. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Savitt? No. I find it quite puzzling myself quite とてもつってるけど、パズリンがどういう意味だ？ Puzzle myself って混乱してるっていう意味か。はあ、めっちゃ混乱してますって言ってるのか。Oh wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. Distraught とはどういう意味だ？取り乱して見える。取り乱して見えるのもやめた方がいいですよって言ってるね。My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. 死体を見つけたショックのせいです。だろう。ショックのせいだろうっつってるね。Very well, Mr. Solvit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. 結構チャンス与えるね。Actually, I didn't hear at the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment wasn't there. There was a table clock in the apartment wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. 時計を見た。The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. 聞いたんじゃなくて見たんです。ああ。ちょっと混乱したけど、置き時計があったと。で、wasn't there って、これは置き時計があったでしょっていう意味か。一瞬混乱して、置き時計あったでしょなかったっていう。なんかいきなり反対のことを言い始めたかと思ったんだけど、wasn't it みたいな、そういう感じか。置き時計があったでしょうって言ってるのか。その、表記は時計じゃないですよっていうことだよね。Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? 追求来たね。これめっちゃかっこいいよね。What? You with your objection and your evidence just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there. Okay, that's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. そこはちゃんと言いなさいよ。I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all? Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness' testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? まあ問題あるでしょう。Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. そうだよね。Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. 中に入ったから、knew the victim. 被害者を知っていたから、まあ中入ったからでしょう。You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the statue of the below triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. いいね。Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. どういう意味ですか ?Intriguing. Intriguing. 興味深い。Interesting でいいんじゃないのそんな硬い言い方する必要ある。Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Conjecture. 根拠のない conjecture. 推測でいいのかなそうだね。conjecture 推測ね。This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Gar. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? そんな直接的に聞く No って言うでしょ普通that day, I never. Look, the clock I heard no. I mean, I saw, wow. Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. もう苦しいんじゃないですか He killed her and he should burn. Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. Shred. This is the shred. どういう意味だ十分じゃないっていうことかな証拠不十分だよって言ってんのか細かい断片、少量破片。shred。ニュアンスがようわからんな。こういう時はチャット GPT に聞けばいいんだな。もっとshredかけらもない。まあ主張を裏付ける、証拠はかけらもないって言ってんだね。Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock batteries. 時計のバッテリーを確認する、調べる、ask the neighbors、隣人に聞く、try sounding the clock、音を鳴らしてみる。鳴らしてみるのが一番いいんじゃないか Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.Well, he's the thinker after all. まあ、そうだね。考える人だから、8時25分だと思います。つってね。So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25. 3時間のずれがあるね。As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Huh. Haha. You forgot one thing. Oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, 3時間ずれがあるように見えるが It proves nothing それは何も証明してねえと How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? 当日にずれてた証明ね If you can't prove that, I don't have a case. You don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright?It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witnesses. Indict は告発起訴。なるほどね。起訴告発する。証人を告発することはできませんと。Unfortunately, This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. ここで言うスライムはバカって意味いいんか。嫌なやつ、卑劣なやつ、最低なやつ。弁護士はみんなクズだっつってんだね。I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. 諦めんの早くないか There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sabe. Hi, Chihiro-san. Mir, I mean Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you will have your proof. なんかこの言い回しだともう千尋さんは分かってそうな感じだよね。だから分かってて、なるほどくんに自分から分からせようっていうか、自分で理解させようとしてるよね、これ。上司の鏡じゃねえか。Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? まあでも旅行行ってたからでしょ。パリに行ってたから、時差で時が直したってことだね。Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day. You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. パリに行っていたからです。The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. よく知ってるね、9 hours って。When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 p.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Prove enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? なあ。はい、勝ちました。Order, I say. やっぱ最初だから割と簡単に終わったね。Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. 連れて行かれたんだ。Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and found the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. 強盗だったんね。He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawitt let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawitt grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Flustered はどういう意味だ？ Flustered 慌てたって意味なんね。慌てて近くの鈍器を掴んだと。August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Ooh, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. まあ、明らかに千尋さんは分かってただろうけどね、途中から。It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. そんな明るい感じで言う言葉じゃないでしょ。Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed. But my Cindy Windy gone. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. なんで千尋さんここで Harry って言ってんだろう Larry じゃなくて I won't forget this. Ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Memento か。記念にっていうことだよね。記念品として。形見思い出の品ね。Memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you wanna just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? まあ考える人でしょう。Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock. That's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People are too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in, never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? まあこれが千尋さんの教えだよね。ずっとなるほどくんが大事にしていく。だほんと師匠だよな。Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Hardy, you were saying a part of why you become a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You will have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave Mia." 単語わかるけどどういう意味だこれ。ああ、なるほどね。なるほどね。ああ、千尋さんにあげた時計を報酬にカウントしないのであれば、報酬を支払ってくれることはないだろうって。そういうことね。I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. 終わった。